gets set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Jackson now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
86.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
First down.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Rodgers.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Packers.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
To number 17,
Davante Adams with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Colts nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Safety's creeping. Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2. Watch the run.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Check 13. Check 13.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Preston Smith on the tackle.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun is Eason. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
To throw on 3rd down. Eason. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive, then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Let's go.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Jackson now to return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. It's caught here by Adams. And now look at him go. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Extra point.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
He's coming. We got double up. Back. 70 Ranger. Mike 42, check. Mike 42. Don't let him breathe. Play that Johnny D.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Open man is Trey Burton. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Colts 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He's checking. Crash. Shit. Check 25.
And now it's Valdez-Scantling on the end around. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Receiver, the ball carrier.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
Even. 4 down. Even. Check 42's the mic. Check 42's the mic.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Check 43. Switch.
From the gun, Eason. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but now it'll be 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
and you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Watch the whip. Check the hot read.
On 3rd down, Eason. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Packers 14. Colts 13.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And Adams has it complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
At his 48-yard line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
from just shy of midfield. Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Packers.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's
a good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Colts' 35-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts' 30.
Brought down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got it to Hilton. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now Rodgers on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, mine's 42. Mine's 42. Hey, watch the slant. Shift. Set.
To throw again. Eason. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Check 52.
To throw on third down. Eason. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Crosby with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Tremont Smith. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Eason. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Operating from the gun, Eason. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Forcing the incomplete pass on 4th down and then roughing the passer.
Your offense was ready to roll, ready to get out on the field and take over. Instead, self-inflicted, now they have to stay on the field and play.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, Eason. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Eason. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game. And the lead is down to 4.
Makes the score Packers 24, Colts 20. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Rodgers will try again on second down. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They run once more with Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Eason. And the catch made by Johnson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
He was brought down by
Brandon Carr there to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Packers' 39-yard line.
Eason on second down. Catch made here by Campbell. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Preston Smith there on the stop.
That was a really nice play, to be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And incomplete.
Eason's pass incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Throwing is Eason. They'll run the screen with Mack. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made at his 48.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
54, check, watch 54,
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers, and that's complete to Adams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Packers.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very solid gain of 27.
And a Packer 1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. That is caught inside the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
At the 4-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Down and less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Packers 31, Colts 23.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. First and 10, Eason. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Mike's 4-2, Mike's 4-2.
To throw again, Eason. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for Indy. 56 yards.
10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Eason, Campbell making the catch. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. He'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mack. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Marlon Mack, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll let Let's Hamler try and run. They're going to try and run for it. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down one. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And this will make it into the end zone. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
When the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. Rodgers now on first down. Complete to Hilton. The 40, 30, past the 20.
You'll get nothing and like
Touchdown, Packers.
Rodgers
T.Y. Hilton, 82 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. From the gun is Eason. This one into the hands of Burton. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, Jacob Eason. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 39.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll throw on first down with Eason. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10. Throwing again. Eason. He's got Burton here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
check.
On 1st and 10, Eason. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing on 1st down. Eason. His pass caught at the 4. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the Packers' 2-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol, facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch the Jim.
On the give, this is Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. And the lead is down to 2.
Good. Makes the score Packers 38, Colts 36.
So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team.
The onside kick.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
7 at the Colts' 40-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54. Yeah.
Again, it's Jones. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Taken down by
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts
of 2 yards.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers to throw. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Packers, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.